shout out to Omar Merchant and all the other organizers out here for providing a great platform for everybody that's trying something new and doing something outside of their comfort zone. Omar always encouraged me. He was like, no, it's not just for experience, it's for everybody. So shout out to Omar for that. Thank you. 18 years ago, I saw you for the first time. Your dark skin gleaming in the bright summer sun. Crouching down in front of your home, barefoot. You were playing in the dust, that was your fun. A moment of serenity amongst the chaos. But your tiny little body was bare, naked. In fact, all the kids around you, naked. This, my 9-year-old mind could not understand. I looked up to my mother who walked so swiftly through the streets of our native land. Mom, why aren't they wearing any clothes? She looks down and says, because they don't have any. My mind races. They don't have any? Flashes of images, closets full of shirts and pants, dresses and shoes, suitcases full of shalwars and dupattas, camisas and lehengas. My mind races because you had not a single piece of clothing to cover your scorching back, not a single pair of shoes to cover your bare feet, the skin of your heels now bound to crack. Why was your reality so different from mine? I was born just a few streets down, soon to be taken to the land of promise, land of the free. While you were chosen to live amongst a level of poverty that inevitably would require you to beg and plead. I was born just a few streets down. I could have entered this world in that home. A home in which your father was an alcoholic, so your mother worked 16 hours a day, a life she did not pick. She suffers from constant and extreme exhaustion. A home where every member must work to put food on the table. A home in which dreaming of, let alone going to school, is not an option. A home amongst a society where child labor is rampant. A home where finally, when you bring that precious dime home, you do it with extreme precaution. Because you are victims of pervasive corruption. At every corner, there's somebody waiting for his next bait, someone who makes his living from extortion. You make choices between becoming a shoe polisher or a maid, while I make choices between Michael Kors and Kate Spade? And which of the favors of my Lord will I deny? 7 years ago, you told your story with a look of longing in your eyes. You used to walk, but in that there was no glory. Then, a twist that made you more wise. From the neck down, you became paralyzed. You said that there are 3 wishes that tug at your heart, the value of which you hadn't previously realized. You wish you could just bow in prostration and make a sajda to your Lord. You quote the ayah, the day that the shin will be laid bare, and they will be summoned to bow in adoration, but they will not be able. For you, this became a reality sooner than you expected. Perhaps only for you to feel more connected. But how many sajdas have I neglected? How many sajdas do I miss in a day, a month, a year? In how many sajdas have I shed a tear? These legs that are nothing but a gift, do I use them to take me to the masjid morning and night? If I knew the reward in that, surely I would go crawling. The rope pulling me there would be so tight. Do I use them to run from party to party, seeking the approval and acceptance of my peers? Or do I use them to stand in the middle of the night, seeking the approval and acceptance of Al-Basir? For you, the purpose of this life was clear. You knew that at any moment, all this could disappear. That just as your mobility was fleeting, so is your impairment. Because of his qadr, there is no beating. And which of the favors of my Lord will I deny? Thank you for listening.